you know that. So the next big question that we have today are we entering into a real estate crash? Your guess is as good as mine because we might see the market, know the market. We don't know what's going on. Nobody can tell you what's going to happen. I've been waiting for a crash since 2018. We haven't seen the crash. And you know what? You want to know why? You want to absolutely know why? It's because we keep propping up the market. We keep propping the economy. And now we're in affordability problems, and we have prices for everything outpacing the cost of employment or the cost of labor. And it makes it really, really difficult. So what we're seeing now is the market slowing down. We do not have a selling season right now, technically. Some houses are selling, some are not, if they're priced right. And when I say priced right, probably means a little bit lower than what they should be going for. Now, I mean, when you look at the luxury market, it really doesn't affect them. Never has, never will. But the you and me houses, the tract houses that have been built for the last 50, 60 years, those ones are going to take a little bit of a dive. Not in every zip code. Understand, we're in a different market, right? Everything is different. So let's take a quick look. Are we entering a real estate crash? No gold purchase, fuel price about to soar. It will block black money, which we're creating, blah, blah. Owners seldom panic, sell here. I don't know what that means, but that does make sense. Owners have you been through this crash before? If you've been through a crash once or twice, you know that this is just a bad time. We'll get through it. Could be 6 months, could be 3 months, could be 18 months. We will get through it. It is part of life, just like everything. You never buy on the way down. I'm sorry, you buy on the way down, not on the way up. Buying on the way up is smart because you know that you're going to, but when you're at the peak, you stop buying because you don't know what's going to happen. If you get a good deal, absolutely, right? So if you were selling, February was the time to sell. We just don't know. And nobody had a crystal ball. Just is what it is. For a weekend, we had prices go down below, or interest rates go down below 6%, and the market flooded, and then everything slowed down, and we're going back to normal, and normal is 6.5%. So if you want to do a deal, you stay with the price and lower the rate, or lower the rate, keep the rate and lower the price, or you pay both. There's a lot of different ways to make things happen. Americans thought the same in 2008 happened. We take it for granted that our population creates a certain inertia in some markets. You're allowed to read this. The link is in my blog. We're going to go through this. Here's my thought. Even if we did go through a correction, I don't think we're going to see an economic crash. I don't think, this isn't political. I think what we're seeing right now is we're seeing a little bit of a correction right now, which we've been trying to do for the last 5-6 years. And in COVID, we dropped prices down or rates down so much that we artificially inflated the housing market. And I think it's just a matter of time to correct it. My thoughts are, unless your holding position is that of toothpicks and chopsticks holding up your value, your estate, your net worth, if you have houses and you bought them correctly, you didn't overpay for the mortgage, you didn't overpay, I think you're in good standing. I think you're good to go. I think just hold on to it for another couple months, and things will turn around. That's what I think. If you're in dire straits, sell it. Absolutely. If you're in a divorce situation, you absolutely have to get rid of it. You can't afford it. You took over your parents' house and Proposition 13 is screwing you over because you're not making it your primary residence. Sell it. Absolutely sell it, right? There's 1,000 reasons why you should sell it, but there's a lot of good reasons why you should hold on to it too. So if you think the market's going to crash right now, you're not going to get a premium price for your house. I think we're at the premium price, and houses that deserve it will get it, and houses that don't deserve it won't get it. So there you go. If you're thinking about selling, download this inspection checklist and we'll get you started on getting your house ready to sell. Probate. Yada. This is distressed property of the week. I don't know why this is in there. It's not showing up as a short sale or a bank owned property. It could be a probate, but it's over here in Basking Ridge, $1.8 million, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, built in 2006. I don't think that's the right price for this one. I think it should be low, a little bit lower, but that's, in the market. California Street in Mountain View home of the week. This is $2.7 million, 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 2,400 square feet, walking distance to Castro. So this is a great purchase. It's been on market 18 days and the walk score is 96. See, when I say it's close to, that's why. It's because it's close to the cafes, to restaurants, to bars, etc. It's only been on market 18 days, and I think it's priced probably an inch too high, but you never know until you know. $800 a month mortgage or HOA. So that would be a big no-no for me, but that's just me. That's my personal. Some people want to have an HOA. Totally okay with you. Totally okay with me. I don't care either way. This is Apple House of the Week, and this is right down the street from the Space Saucer headquarters, Apple Dawson Drive, not my listing. $2.8 million, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,300 square feet, built in 1958 with an add-on. If you want to look and see where it is, it's right here, and this is where the saucer is. That's where headquarters is right there. All right, and let's take a look inside. Bougainvillea. Wow, this is a pretty house. That was not an addition. That was the original floor plan. Galley kitchen, slightly updated. Yeah, it's nice. Very bright and airy. There you go. If you're interested in looking at any of these homes, let me know. Happy to set up a showing for you. And then days on market. 40 days on market, we're going up just a little bit. It's the same one as last week, but it's the same thing. 90 days on market, it went up a bit. REOs went down a little bit, and the pending sales went down. So pending and close went down. We have a little bit more for sale right now. I think that's going to trickle off as we get into the summer, and just 3 more weeks until school's out. And now we'll see even more doldrums happening. So Santa Clara County, 1,516 homes for sale. That means we're higher than we have been for a very long time. That's for San Jose. And yeah, 1,516, and then that was the peak May 14th, 1,444 from last year. So there you go. What does that mean? It means we have more homes for sale right now than we had all of last year at any given time. It means the market's slowing. Pending sales, we're down just a trickle, but I think this is good and healthy for right now. I think we're a lot less than what we need to be. And last year, you can't really compare last year because we were still short on inventory last year. So that was a little different. And then back on market is 90 homes back on market. This is all in, not just last week. These are all the last 7 days. The last 7 days we had 11 houses withdrawn, 6 expired, and 59 canceled. This is 0 to 7. 7 days. We had almost 60 houses cancel out of frustration. So are we going to see a crash? I don't know if we're going to see a crash. I think we're going to see sellers get knocked back into normal, because I think we're going to see a lot of sellers kind of, until we see the rates go down again below 6%, we're not going to see a lot of buyers hit the market. And sellers, if you're thinking about keeping your house price high, understand you're not going to get a ton of offers. You're not going to get a ton of traffic, and you will have to offer concessions or accept concessions. So if your house is worth 1.6 and you did everything, you can drop it. You can offer like 2% or 2 points of the loan and drop the rate down to well below 6% and make it motivating for buyers to come in and buy. Something to think about. All right, that's